What's up guys, welcome back to another video. So in today's video, unfortunately, we have to talk about the fact that somebody actually fully cheated today in the cup that we hosted for RCS test cup. Luckily it was a test cup. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into the details and everything. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to drop a like and sub. Here's today's YouTube comment shout out. Let's go ahead and get into it. Alrighty guys, so I'm going to be having some background gameplay going on here. So I was going to upload the RCS test event for today's video alongside of something else. I might still do the other video since I had nothing to do with the cup itself. But outside of that guys, kind of dumb what happened, so I'm going to be explaining in detail as well as showing who the cheater was. I'd like to put it out there just so people are aware of who's cheating and stuff like that. And we're actually going to go through our ban list a little bit. We'll go through a couple of people. I know other people it's really old news, so I'm not going to report on that. But some newer bans that we just put on, and I'm going to let you guys know right now, I'm not being very lenient when it comes to RCS. RCS is the biggest event I'm hosting for the season. We need to show that, we are not joking when we say like, hey, you can't cheat, you can't try to grief, you can't do anything to harm the cups. Otherwise, you are going to miss out your chance on participating in these cups. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start off with N-Dots ban. So I'll go ahead and pop it up on screen right here. So it says ban for the remainder of RCS for trying to sneak into a lobby of the RCS test event. So yeah, guys, he went into the lobby. He said he got invited from somebody, but when I asked him who invited him, he wouldn't even snitch him out. So I guess good on him for not snitching somebody out. But at the same time, not good on him because now he's just banned from RCS. So even if it was someone who accidentally invited him, he still played in the cup. I'm pretty sure he well knew what was going on considering all the people in there. He's also in the server and he gets the same pings as everybody else does, as he has the 1v1.lol role. So like I said, he definitely knew it was during the middle of the cup, especially since I said the cup was starting as well, with the .lol role announcement and stuff like that. Now, going into my DMs and begging me to ban you is not going to get you anywhere. Like I said, guys, I'm not being very lenient with RCS. RCS is the biggest event. Like I said, I'm going to keep reiterating that throughout the whole video. But outside of that, let's go ahead and start talking about the actual cheater. So the actual cheater we have actual VOD, and I'm going to be showing the VOD itself as well. We're going to get into that right now. Alrighty guys, so unfortunately for this bozo, I'm going to also show you guys the DMs. I thought it was pretty funny, honestly, what he said in DMs. He didn't say anything too crazy, but still pretty funny. I think him trying to still fight it was pretty funny. He should have just taken it down silently. It really didn't make much sense to try to fight something like this, and you guys are going to see exactly why I'm saying that right now. So this is Koi. If you guys don't know who Koi is, he's a player. I don't know how long he's been around for, at least not exactly. I know he's been around for a little bit, but he hasn't been around super long, at least as far as my memory goes. I don't know, I have pretty shitty memory, but anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. So we're going to start off with, I think it's right about here. So it was actually a few games before this, I started to realize that he was hitting quite a few, good headshots. That seemed a little sus, kind of like around corners, on players that were falling, and stuff like that. And I was like, you know what, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt, because, he could be controller. I'm not even sure if he is controller, still haven't even confirmed that. But this definitely, what this clip is definitely not no controller stuff. As a controller player myself, even on the most broken version of aim assist, as you guys know, every type of game that you play on higher FPS will obviously mean that your game process is quicker, therefore every process in the game is definitely going to be better if you're on a better setup and stuff like that. So aim assist on PC is just really broken if you have a really good setup, especially if you're running 300 FPS like myself, or possibly other players in the in the community and stuff like that. There's still some players that have broken aim assist with also broken aim in general, so just to add that on top of it doesn't really help them out or about other players since they just get aimbotted. But anyways, we're kind of steering off a track here, and let's head back into what's going on. So with Koi here, so we're gonna watch his gameplay just a little bit here. So I started spectating him because I realized something was fishy. So even starting there, so this wasn't even included, or no, this was included with the VOD. But if you clearly watch right here, we're gonna watch this in slow-mo. So I don't think it's as blatant as the second part I'm gonna show you guys here. The second part is really where it was really bad. So we're gonna, once again, we'll try to replay that in slow-mo, or as slow as possible at least. I don't think there is a slow-mo on here. Alright, for some reason I can't hit play. There we go. So he's going to be looking right here, and there we go. And he's looking at that player, but then he suddenly locks on to the other player. So just absolutely crazy there. Now wait for this part. This is really what got me, where I was literally yelling in my room. I was like, yeah, no, this guy is a fat cheater. So we're going to go ahead and watch this part. Okay, so we're gonna I'm gonna try to quick pause it. It's not letting me on media player for some reason, but okay. Let me see if I can oh yes, we can adjust speed. Okay, so we're gonna watch this in 0.25 speed here. So player's looking. So he's not tracking anybody through the build. Or he could have been tracking that player for all we know, honestly. He really could have been. But yeah, so back to this flick, I guess. So he just flicks on up. He gets a nice shots. Okay. Not bad, right? There he goes. He's gonna look over. He's tracking him through the builds. Very obviously locking on here. Logging on again. Locks on to the next player right there. Very obviously locking on. Just very, very... Those aren't flicks, my guy. I just think it's really funny. Verbally just tried to say in my DMs that it was all flicking. So we're gonna go ahead and watch this again in 0.25. I know I'm kind of, I kind of stuck with the whole replay thing, but look at that. So he's shooting at that player, starts locking onto that player. So I mean, I guess right there you can kind of say maybe he just flicked up, but just back to back to back is crazy. Especially considering right after he does that, he does this. And this is very obviously no spectate bug. He's very clearly locking on through the builds. He's just making it so obvious. Then he just starts locking on the next player. Then starts locking onto the next player's head, but he has to reload, so unfortunately he's not able to try to finish that off. But yeah, guys, that was very obviously and very blatant cheating. I'll show you guys in full speed as well one more time. Just so you guys can get like a glimpse of it. It's just, I think it's pretty crazy how this guy really tried to say that. So this is how I saw it in sequence of events. So he goes, he flips a stair, opens that, flick, opens this, starts locking on, locks on again, and yeah, he's just quite literally locking on. That's at regular speed, so pretty crazy, guys. But yeah, I kind of just wanted to make a video on this. So I'm going to be doing this from now on pretty much, where I kind of show gameplay in the background while I'm talking in some of my videos and stuff like that. You guys already know I do that for my other videos, but more specifically, these are going to be covering cheaters. I'd like to expose them a little bit and just kind of get their name out there. And, obviously put a very clickbait title and, clown them a little bit because, it's just, when you're this stupid, unfortunately, you are going to get put out there in 4K, or in my case, 1080p. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And before I go, Koi, you're a fucking dumbass. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Laters.